Hello Capricorn, welcome to your 2021 release and receive. Saving the best for last, let's hope, Capricorns. So what I'm going to do for you guys, this is like kind of trying to look into the future of 2021 as we leave 2020. I'm going to start with the Energy Oracle deck. Going to find out what the overall energy or theme of 2021 is for you. Then we're going to find out what the release is, what the receive is. I'm going to build up on that with other oracle decks and tarot cards. Oh, and I am going to find out with my Monology deck, I'm going to ask, what is the most significant emotional moment for you in 2021? There is another reading at the end of this. I love call it an extended. I guess in some ways it sort of is, but this reading I wanted to make it wholly and complete so you're not left with any questions at the end, hopefully. I sometimes only get so many answers. But there is a link at the top of the description if you were drawn to it. I do a success spread, a 2021 success spread for you on the Vimeo channel. So you can go check it out. It's really funny. I think I'm having a bit of a sugar high. I took my son to Tim Hortons after I picked him up from school. And he already got like a vanilla, I don't know what it was. And he only drank half of it. And I thought, well, let me try this. I was like, oh, it's pretty good. It's sweet. And I have a sweet tooth. But I think there's a lot of sugar in it because I feel kind of funny right now. If I get too much sugar, too much caffeine, I'm a little bouncy off the walls. I'm like, I feel a bit like that. Or maybe it's your energy, because I didn't really feel like that until I came down here. I'm just blaming it on that drink from Tim Hortons, but... Alright, Capricorn, here we go. My earthly wizards and witches. Overall energy, theme for Capricorn 2021. Overall energy, that's a lot. Okay, I'm going to give you a quick show. I can tell where you guys are going with this already. You want me to tell you a lot of stuff. You got hostilities, contract, walking away. Wow, this is a story. The garden and the gate, magician in the mirror, and attachment. I'm being called to hold it all. So much. You know what? It's a really clear story. Okay. The overall theme, energy for you 2021. 6 cards. Save the best for last. Some ending contracts, ending agreements in this lifetime with other people. I get that it's not necessarily starting new ones because there's hostilities here, but then there's walking away. And I feel like you're wrapping something up. This is the overall theme or energy for you, is wrapping something up, closing something off, some sort of contract, some sort of agreement. This may also be linked to soulmate contracts that are playing out here in the 3 dimension. It could be marriage contracts, work contracts, lease contracts, something like that. I feel like there's some sort of disagreement here. One party maybe wants to, one party doesn't, or you just can't agree on how to move forward in keeping a contract. So, I mean, it's walking away. It feels like it. And then here, then we have the garden and the gate. And this feels like a bit of a new beginning for you guys. You're like walking through one gate, but then standing at another one waiting to go through. And the garden and the gate is interesting because the magician in the mirror stands there. It's actually really intriguing. I feel like this young energy, this young, youthful, inquisitive, curious energy that to me does not necessarily feel naive. Because there's something very adultish over here. Yeah, look, like they're all adults. They're all adults. But feeling very young, she has a key behind her neck, on her neck. That's so weird. Anyways, just something else that I did in extended for Sagittarius. And someone was holding the key to go through a gate with them. And this is weird because it's the garden and the gate and she has the key around her neck. The magician has something around his neck too. Oh damn, oh my glasses are here. Shoot, I think I left them in my room by my bed. What is that? It's like a medallion of some sort. It's so, I need a magnifying glass. What is that? Damn, I'm gonna hold that up. I have a feeling you guys won't really be able to tell. If I can't see with my glasses, can you really see on there? Maybe somebody can, you know, take a picture, a screenshot, and then blow it up. What is that? I feel like there's something here. Okay, so you're closing something off. This is the overall theme. You're closing something off, you're walking away, but there's a new gate to go through. You have the key to this gate, yet there's someone almost on the other side. The magician in the mirror. Someone who balances, an alchemist. This is an alchemist who balances energy and time and space. And they have a medallion too. I don't know what that medallion represents. You have the key. Perhaps they have the map. You know what I'm saying? I know this is like kind of out there, and I go there sometimes. Which to me though says you have some sort of energetic property, some sort of intellect. There's something about opening this gate. You take the first step. Maybe you can take the first step to open the gate, but I feel like this person harnesses something here. They have a map. This is a much older energy too. And then the attachment card comes in where the mask is removed. Who's removing the mask? Who's wearing the mask? I feel like the magician is wearing a mask. Because this energy is very youthful, very young. This child does not look like they're wearing a mask. Oh my gosh, I gotta pull out cards here. What's going on? Let's put this away. That's like 2 parts to your theme. A, what is this medallion about that is around the magician's neck? What does this magician hold? It's likely that this person is older than you. There's something significant here, but they are wearing a mask. Perhaps they're not. I don't know. What is represented by this medallion on the magician, please? What is represented by the medallion that this magician wears? The Queen of Pentacles. It represents you. Oh, that's so weird. The medallion that they're wearing represents you. Oh, what does this gate represent? What is this gate? What is this gate for Capricorn? What is this gate for Capricorn? What does this gate represent? What does this gate represent? What does this gate represent? The Chariot. Okay, you make a movement, you're going. That's all it's going to tell us. I'm not going to push too hard. There's a lot to this reading still. There's a lot to this reading still. But these cards are very intriguing. This magician wears a medallion that represents you. You know how I feel about all that twin flame stuff. There could be some connection there with that for you. There definitely, and you know, I'm only hesitant to say that because everybody and their brother, aunt, and uncle is on a twin flame journey, and it's just not like that. It's not like that. Like, something becomes mainstream and everybody's got it and everybody's doing it and everybody wants it. It kind of devalues what that really is. And that's why I don't like talking about it or making it mainstream. If somebody's on a twin flame journey, it's absolutely amazing. I want to say too, it's probably their last lifetime on Earth. Because it's a soul coming together again to go on to a new level of enlightenment. And, you know, it's not everybody's doing that. Look at Earth, it's messed up. It's not everybody's doing that. So the attachment card. What is this mask? Who is wearing the mask? Who is wearing the mask? You might be both wearing a mask. The Lovers. It's a twin flame thing, guys. It really is. And you know how I feel about it and talking about it. I'm not going to delve into it Because I think the most important thing about that journey is the journey. It's not even reading it or, you know. If you're anxious about it, where is it? What's happening? You're not on the journey in the right way. Just going to say it. Nobody wants to hear it, but I'm just going to say it. Yeah. It's pretty significant. I got so many cards to pull out and you're not giving me any room here. I was like, what are you releasing? Although we just talked about that. Because you're releasing some other contracts here. But to align you up with possibly a twin flame contract is definitely a deep soul contract with the lovers and the fact that this person wears a medallion that represents you. So I did not see this coming, Capricorn. So what are you releasing? Tell me. What are you releasing? I don't know. If I look... the lighting? I'm not usually in here. The lighting is like way over there. And I feel like with my orthodontic device and the lighting, I feel like I look like a lion. Like I have... What would they call this? It's not the snout. Or maybe it's part of a snout. I don't know. What is Capricorn releasing? You guys are using like the whole damn deck. What is going on with you? The world, the thinking woman, the fifth chakra. What you're releasing, the world, the thinking woman, and the fifth chakra. Well, you are ending contracts, right? You're ending a contract here. So there you go. You're ending a contract with the world, but you're starting something even bigger right here. Like you're starting something even bigger than where you've been before. Because you've reached a certain level of enlightenment, of understanding, and you can speak this freely now. There is a certain sense of freedom when walking away. Actually, I really feel a very big sense of freedom to voice, to speak once walking away. You're releasing all of this. The receive for Capricorn. The receive for Capricorn. The receive for Capricorn. The receive for Capricorn. Good. Let's drop the mic. We're done. You're going to drag me into a twin flame reading. I don't want to hear everybody and their brothers doing it. You got patience and angel of love. It's just, you're going to have more than enough patience to wait for something to come in for you. There's going to be signs. We're going to delve into this a little bit more, and maybe we'll see where the patience comes into play here. But I also hear, like, there's so much divinity around this. I mean, the angel of love in this patience card, and she's an angel too. It's very divine timing. Everything is in divine timing here for you in 2021. And you're being guided. It's love. You're full on love reading for Capricorn. You got to look at the cornucopia behind that. Ooh, a storm. You have the cornucopia card at the bottom. Is it me because I say saving the best for last? Is that what I'm doing? Readings. Bam! Oh, I know it's so itchy. Okay, so now I'm pulling out a card. Oh no, I didn't. Where is it? Oh, it's over here. How did it get moved? It tried to get away from me. The Monology deck. What's the most significant emotional moment for you in 2021? Besides being guided by the angels of love, for love and divinity, what is the most significant emotional moment for you in 2021? Look at it, it's your card. New Moon in Capricorn, your hard work is paying off, baby. Whatever you're working on, whether it's this or something else, it's all paying off. So you're going to feel rewarded. That's the most significant emotional moment that you're going to have. All the hard work that you've put in, probably like in 2020, first part of 2021, all the hard work. You know, maybe you're just slaving away, you're doing things because they need to get done even. Like, this doesn't even have to be like one big significant thing that you're working on. It definitely could be, and that could be included in this. But I feel like, yeah, like just the things that you've been working on. You've been really keeping your nose to the grindstone. You've been focusing on the things that need to be focused on. Wow, full moon eclipse. Conclusions are within reach is the underline. Yeah, it feels like you're really in this world energy, right? Like completing to move into a cycle that is the completion. All right, now I can go over here. I'm going to my Elki She-Who Oracle deck. We're going to ask why the release and why the receive. Why the release and why the receive for Capricorn. I can already tell you, you're releasing what you are so that you can receive what you are. Kind of seems like it. It's getting dark here. It's like 4:35 and it's almost dark. I love Canada, but it gets dark at night in the winter really fast. She who sees, observe, perceive, and scrutinize. You see things very clearly. This is why you're releasing. I think you really see you for who you are. You see yourself for your journey, and you know what you need to do to go on that journey. She wears this headdress that reminds me sort of like of a lion's mane too. Like having the confidence and just knowing and yeah, really just knowing what your path is, what your journey is. And where you need to go and why you need to go. High level of perception, observation, seeing when things are truly for you and truly are not for you. Okay, so why the receive? Why the receive? Oh, you got a little frog waiting to be kissed. She who hopes. Love, hope, and relationships. Oh. Well, all that love, all that hope, there you go. You know, it's really cute. Okay, I'm going to tell you what I'm getting with that. This reminds me of someone who's never stopped believing in magic. I really get that with this. Renee. Well, that's it. It looks like that's how you would say her name. Renee. Renee would never stop believing in magic here. And even when she sits on that bridge, she kind of knows that she's not going to kiss the frog and a prince is going to appear. But I think she just believes in magic. And because you believe in magic, because this is depicting you, like why? Why is this? Why? Because you believe in magic, and a lot of people lose their faith and their belief in magic as they get older. But this is part of your observation, your perception, and what you're scrutinizing. I feel like you also don't want to be in connections with people or places where they don't believe in magic. It's funny. I watch my son and I. It's funny. We're having a book club meeting, well, virtual, and everyone was talking about, you know, the different documentaries and things like that they're watching. And I said, well, my son and I, we watch. Oh God, what's it called? We watched Parks and Recreation and, oh shoot, what's that called? With Claire and Phil Dunphy and, you know, Gloria and Jay. What the heck is the show called? Oh, Modern Family. I felt like, yeah, that's what we watch. Because it's funny. But so what I want to say is my favorite character in Modern Family is Phil Dunphy, because he is just like a big kid and he always believes in that. He is the most hopeful, the most wishful, childlike energy. But he's still responsible, right? Like he still has a job and he supports his family. But it's just like, I kind of feel feel like that, like if you're holding that energy, if you're just getting a little tiny taste of that energy of, you know, still kind of believing in magic, believing that magic can happen, allow yourself to embrace that in 2021, because I feel like you could be on the journey of magic in 2021. If you allow, if this is something that you feel inside yourself, but you feel like maybe outside sources are holding it back or suppressing it, take the mask off and believe in magic. Believe in magic. The Magician in the mirror. And what is the medallion on the magician's chest there? What does it represent? You, right? This whole reading is magic. This whole reading is magic. Okay, so let's pull out some tarot cards, guys. I love the way this is ending. This is pretty cool. It's reminding me, guys, you guys had a reading a long time ago. It was the most beautiful love story I'd ever read. I don't remember how long ago it was. Someone might be a super duper trooper. Put the link in the comments if they remember what month it was and they find it. It was a beautiful, really beautiful reading. It was touching. Maybe that's what this is. I don't know. What are you receiving? The Magician. For those of you that are resonating with this, this twin flame soulmate energy here, this person is a magician. But you see, you believe in magic. Oh, don't stop believing. Look, okay, you didn't think you... Like, what? Okay. What are you releasing? The Ace of Swords, the Four of Cups, the Lovers, the Artist, by releasing your concept of acceptance, rejection, love, hate, yes, no, in, out, good, bad, literally, like, by releasing your concept of that, this will be kind of like a project for you in 2021, like releasing that, seeing the good in the bad and the bad in the good. When you release that, you release your concept, your three-dimensional concept of love, of soulmate connection. And once you do that on a mental and emotional level, energetically, you start creating this new world. I feel like you start walking, okay, that's what part of walking away, like walking through this other gate is, walking away from these concepts. Closing off these concepts, either in a contractual sense, like actually signing documents, or just finalizing and closing off certain relationships, like not just ghosting someone, but, you know, communicating with them and telling them this is where I plan to go in life, this is a journey that I'm going to make, I think it's best we go this way and you go that way, like, you know, like closing these off. I do feel like somehow that's important, closing these off. Because the gates are closing behind her. This energy is not to come forward with you. And once you close that off, then energetically, you're getting ready with this Artist card to start creating your new life, your new journey, this new gate to walk through. What you're receiving. Okay, so you have the Magician, you have the Page of Wands, then you have the Nine of Swords, but then you have the Four of Wands. I feel like the Magician, okay, I'm going to say this. I feel like the Magician is being very strongly represented in your reading. And no, it's not you. I'm pretty adamant about that. Like I can there's times where I feel the energy is wishy-washy or I'm not sure. It could be either way. I'm feeling very confident that this Magician is not you. And the Magician is showing up here again. The Magician, this energy, how you will receive this, right? Like, you need to be patient. I'll try to pull out clarifiers for why. I don't feel like that this is going to be a reach for you. I'm feeling like patience will come naturally for this. But because you are being guided by the angel of love, there is love around you. There is a protection in this connection. The Page of Wands, there's going to be a very innocent and honest, almost reaching out of communication is what initializes this. There's a heavy anxiety behind that with the Nine of Swords, but it turns into happiness. It turns into celebration. It turns into two wands coming together to create four, to create, you know, two ideals, two people, two souls, wondering what is out there and believing in magic. And one of you is definitely, well, this other person I really feel like is a magician. They may not even realize how much they are a magician. They've likely accomplished a lot in life, or they're really perceptive about divine timing, or they're really perceptive about when somebody needs something, like they need a helping hand, or they just need some guy, like they could just kind of intuitively know when to show up most of the time. So these two, like two looking out, and it comes together and it's a celebration. So let's find out why there's anxiety behind this communication. I feel like there's some sort of anxiety behind this communication. There may have been maybe a point of separation. That's very common with... Alright, I'll just get into it. I'm not complaining about it. I just don't like... I feel like so many... Oh, sorry, the Christmas lights came on. So I have all these magical lights on my ceiling right now. I just feel like so many readers just do twin flame to get views and stuff. You know, and it diminishes the beauty of what these connections really are. And everyone will eventually be on a twin flame journey, but everyone is not on one in this lifetime, right? Like, they're just not. So, what I was trying to say is, I'm going to get right into it. So yes, there is definitely a push and pull between twin flame connections. There's often a point where one recognizes it before the other, and then because of the intense feelings or emotions, then one may become nervous about it and pull away, or think this is too good to be true, I'm being played here or something. You know, like people start getting into their heads about stuff, and then so then the one who was pursuing now becomes a runner. And the other one who was the runner is now pursuing, and eventually, okay, temperance and patience. And sometimes they're just not ready. Like, you can be on a twin flame journey too, but you're not meant to connect with that person in this lifetime, like on a romantic level. And it is, you can be friends with this person, but it's not meeting the twin flame connection fully and wholly if it doesn't come together as a romantic connection. There's the sharing of spiritual, physical energy during union. So I'm going on all sorts of stuff I never talk about. So what are you guys doing to me here? What are you doing to me? So that could be part of the reason why there's some anxiety here. There is some anxiety here, but it looks like you guys are coming into some sort of a union with this. So, the Magician, what was I clarifying? The anxiety. All right, the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords. Why is there anxiety in this communication? The Nine of Swords. Oh. I don't I just put the card. I'm just being told to put the cards down and just say what I'm feeling. So, yeah, it's the Nine of Swords. It's anxiety. So it's just clarifying what I just said. So there might be some sort of the back and forth of the runner, the chaser, the hot, the cold, the confusion. Let's see what you're creating with the artist, though. Let's see what you're creating with the artist. The artist. What are they creating with the artist? I feel like this is an energy that you're unleashing. You're releasing. The Four of Swords. Healing. What are you creating with the artist? Oh, in your dreams. The Two of Cups. Oh, damn. You're healing the Two of Cups. That's the energy that you're releasing when you release everything else. Wow, guys. You always do this to me, Capricorn. It's like right at the end. You're healing the Two of Cups. That's what you're doing with the artist, how you're creating your new world. I can't make this up. All right, then. Who's the one wearing the mask? Oh, it was the lovers. I feel like you're both. You're both removing masks. What are the masks that have been worn? What are the masks that have been worn? One of them is the Seven of Swords. So there's the runner. One of them has been a runner. Maybe both have been a runner. Any other masks that have been worn? Maybe it's just a runner. The Ace of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. Hey, you have the Ace of Swords over here that's being released. And the Eight of Pentacles, this is a very, like, intimate Eight of Pentacles. These two people have been working very hard and they created a little baby. The truth, there's some sort of hidden, okay. There's definitely the mask of running away. Not really wanting to. I feel like in either case, depending on how many times someone has been the runner or the chaser, each time one has been the runner, there's definitely deep down not wanting to have done this, but feeling like it's the only way. And you know what, really it kind of is, because it's something that needs to come together very naturally and agreeable on both parts. Both parties need to be ready for this. So I do feel like the next mask, though, is the truth about the work that will be put into the connection. Is the truth about the desire to put the work into the connection. Tell us, how is this person a magician? How is this person a magician? How is this person a magician? The Star. They pretty much manifested you. They manifested you. In like a big, bold way. I want to say this person could have even written down exactly like what you would be like. Huh, isn't that crazy? This person is also a healer. This person heals. Very likely with their hands. Very likely with their hands. This person heals. Now you'll have a superpower too. So let's find out more about what's your superpower. This person is a manifester. They can bring things into their life. I'm going to say this right now, that I will guarantee, I'd almost put money on it, that this person, when they manifested you, they haven't been able to manifest as well. Like, if this hasn't come into union, I will bet that this is some sort of a block. Like, they're not... oh, that might be having something to do with going through this gate. So this is the most powerful manifestation that they've created up to this point. You are the most powerful manifestation that they have created up to this point. So yeah, they can't, I don't feel like they're manifesting on huge levels anymore. Or until some point in 2021. I feel like this, well, it comes, look at the last card, the Four of Wands. Okay. The Garden and the Gate. What is Capricorn's superpower? What is Capricorn's superpower? The Six of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. You can pull, you are the child. That's right? The nostalgia. You are the child. You are the nostalgia. Your superpower is pulling in everything from past lives, past connections, and grounding it in the three-dimensional and making it real. That's what you do. And you make it very abundant. You have a superpower of making abundance. So making abundance, but you do it with innocence and truth. The Garden and the Gate, this young girl, and then the Six of Cups. It is always a child in the Six of Cups. Someone from your past too. But I really feel like it's all the past life energies and lessons. You kind of bring these together in a very holistic way. And it also is a form of manifestation, and you make it three-dimensional. So then, I don't know, if you guys are going to get married, you're going to invite me. I have to be till after COVID though, because, you know, that's the way it is. I don't know what else to read, guys. Like, this is... okay, what's all the hard work that you've been doing that's paying off? What's all the hard work that you've been doing that's paying off? Oh, that's interesting. That's the only card that came out. Was the Five of Pentacles. I feel like you've removed your energy from like almost everything and anything that isn't serving your highest good, and it could even be this connection. And if it is like a twin flame connection and you've completely pulled away because you're recognizing that it's not in your highest good, it's not serving you, either A, you're not emotionally or spiritually ready, but I think that's changing, or you're recognizing that this person is not. Maybe you both aren't quite there. But by doing that, the hard work is then put into oneself, right? It's kind of forced upon one to put the hard work in. Page of Wands, any indication of the communication? You got the Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. Yeah, this person is very, let's say, confused about the best approach. So patience. If this is resonating with you and you feel like you're on some sort of a journey like this, if someone reaches out and it feels right to you, you might want to dispel the Nine of Swords. Like, take the anxiety away, continue with the communication. Of course, it doesn't have to go like from the Page of Wands to like the Knight of Cups. It can just, you know, keep it simple. Keep it simple and keep the, what is that? The lines of communication open. I'm going to have to close off the reading. I'm getting distracted. I'm like a deer. All the Christmas lights are coming on. People are driving home from work, so I see all these lights. I'm just drawn to them. Like, oh, it's so pretty. All right. Okay, let's just do the Four of Wands for you. The Four of Wands. No, okay. The Four of Wands for Capricorn. A final message regarding the Four of Wands for Capricorn. I don't I like it. The Ace of Cups. There you go. I know something good would come out. The Ace of Cups. That's the new beginning. There you go. I'm going to do, you got the page of cards. We got a lot of pages here, which is nice. I kind of feel like that's, you're a little bit like that energy. Yeah, I'm going to go do the extended, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to keep all the cards out, and I'm going to do the extended in the morning, because it's getting late, and I want to do it when I'm on my game, and I got to go get dinner. So I'm going to keep all the cards out. It'll be fine. And then I'm going to do this. So if I'm wearing something different, that's all. That's why. I'll do this success spread for you for 2021. Regardless of what 2021 brings to you, my dear Capricorns, my sweet, sweet Capricorns, I do wish each one of you a very happy, healthy, abundant, fulfilling, love-filled, is there anything I'm missing? Stability-filled new year. Right through, all the way through. I hope everyone has a wonderful, wonderful 2021, and hopefully I'll be talking a lot better by then. Thank you so much, Capricorn. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.